Alright, we're back for drills, user skills. In our first video, we basically discussed how do we stop this one-on-one user in the corner the entire time. And the key ideas there. Let me go ahead and run this right one time. Yeah, the key ideas there. You know where to. Oh my gosh, are y'all serious? Ray Rice is one of the best blocking guys in the league. Okay, let's try this again. Thank you. But the key ideas were to cut them off and to get to the circle. And then the next step, which was basically the same drill, but this was maybe a step more advanced, was the only difference now was that we were going to click on and essentially do the same thing. Here, try to cut them off. As you can see there, if they're in man, they're going to get burned. So you got to be careful with that. So if you got a speedster and you know they're streaking them, go ahead and put them in that deep blue. But we're going to go ahead and click on him this time and do the same thing. This was basically the first and second drill. And the reason we keyed in on those and really locked in on those drills was because those are the base of how we're going to use or defend. And what I mean by that is those same concepts are going to apply to everything. You're going to want to get to the circle, obviously, to catch the ball. You're going to want to control your sprint and your non-sprinting. You're going to want to control when you ball hawk. And you're going to want to cut receivers off to not allow them to get to the ball. Now, get this thing started. We're not done with streaks yet. We are back with streaks. We're going to keep practicing against these streaks. The other reason I'm doing it like this is so that you guys can understand that, you know, you're not going to get great from doing these drills like 3 times and okay, I'm good, I got great users now. It's definitely just like dribbling basketball. You're not, you know, gonna learn a new drill, do it a few times and have handles like Chris Paul. It just doesn't happen like that. You need to, those guys have put countless and countless hours into their craft. Just the same, you're gonna have to put countless time into perfecting your craft. And again, drills will just help speed up the process, and they will help you improve on certain aspects of your defense and your user D and your user offense. But you definitely need to get real-time games in. You still need to get games. And when you're in the games, don't depend on the computer. Stop doing that. Start trying to make plays as a user. There are times I will let the computer make plays. If I really feel like I'm comfortable with the defender it is and the position that they're in and it looks like they're going to make the right play, I'll let them make the play. But for the most part, I'm going to user everything. Everything that I can, everything I can possibly make a play on, I'm going to try to, because I really feel more comfortable with myself as opposed to relying on the computer. So this time, go ahead and reset this. What we're going to do, going to go ahead and just put Davis in a deep blue there. See what the offense is on. Okay, we're going to streak Smith. Now this time, the key is going to be user in the safety. And then we're going to break this into 2 parts. Instead of making it 2 videos, we're going to just do 2 parts. The first part, we're going to start off using him the entire time. And then the next time, we're going to start off using the linebacker and then clicking on him and then making a play on the ball. So go ahead and reset the defense here. Safety over the top should make a play on the ball. Even though we're going to let the computer do it this time, he should be able to make a play, as you can see there. But he didn't. So that's even better. Just shows you why you want a user. But here we are. Going to go ahead and make a play. So we set it up. You know, just any defense will do. Just need something. A 2-man under is perfect. And whatever guy's covering that faster wide receiver, go ahead and put him in a. You can put him in a hook. You could put him in a flat, but I really don't want him to get jammed. You can put him in a spy. You can put him in a various amount of things. It really doesn't matter. You just don't want him back there. You want that one-on-one because you want to perfect your craft with getting that one-on-one. So here we are, setting it up. Go ahead. Same concepts apply. Cut them off and reach the circle as the ball gets there. Same basic things from before when we did it with the user in the corner. We're now applying that and just using it with the wide receiver, with the safety. So go ahead, cut them off, make the play. Real basic drill. And with all these drills, every single one of these drills, don't just do it to one wide receiver on one side of the field. You want to practice and get comfortable on every part of the field possible. Oh gosh. But so for instance, I'm gonna go ahead. The first drill we did, we used this guy the entire time and covered Smith. Do that with Jones. Do another, maybe run this offense for flipped, and then user Vaughn if he's on top of Jones, if Jones was right here. Do it with Bolden here. You want to be comfortable on every wide receiver. So run 4 wide and do it to all 4 guys with your corner. And then again, do the same thing. User somebody else, and then throw it up to the corner. Throw it up, and then click on that corner. And in this case, let's just pretend it's Vaughn, and he's guarding, Ray Rice. So that would be the scenario there. And you run the same drills. You run those same drills, but different scenarios. Same with ball handling. You don't just practice dribbling with your right hand. You got to practice with your left hand. You got to practice high. You got to practice low. You got to practice in the middle. You got to switch it up. So just keeping that in mind, you definitely got to mix it up when you're running these drills. Don't just run it to one side, one wide receiver. Run it out all over the field. The reason I'm only doing it in one location, so you guys can really get the idea, and at the same time, you can see that repetition is key, because you can't just do it one time and think, oh, okay, I've got this down, I'm great now. Does not work like that. So we go ahead and run it over here, slow it down, and what happened there was he got a catch. Every time it hits his hands, we're going to count it as a catch, and the reason he got that is because we didn't cut him off enough, and he was able to get in position, and basically it became a jump ball. And Bolden versus pretty much anybody, Bolden is likely going to come down with that. So that was the reason we got beat there. So we started off using him the whole time. Now we're going to go ahead and do the click on. So this is basically 2 drills in one. Slow down. We're not holding turbo anymore. We get to that circle on time. We cut him off. We did everything perfectly, and we were able to make a play on the ball. I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. And then you guys will now have 4 drills you can do, and these 4 is, again, user the corner the entire time, user somebody else and then click on the corner, user the safety the entire time, and then user somebody else and then click onto the safety to make a play. So right there we strafed. And then this is going to be the last thing I'm going to add to this video, and the last thing I'm going to add on streaks is really, I don't ever strafe, ever, ever, ever. And as I'm saying that, this is the one exception to when I strafe. And this is this year. A lot of other years, you pretty much strafe on every single thing. But this year, it's not about that. It's not about the strafe life. The only time I strafe is if it's an underthrown ball like this, and I can clearly get to that circle really fast, then I will strafe and go ahead and make a play on the ball. But if I have to sprint, like if it's not obvious that I can just get there, like here, I probably wouldn't strafe. I would have just went up with the regular one. But like if it's a severely underthrown ball, go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this right here. So right here, there's no time to strafe, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Maybe this will work. But as I was saying, like if it's an underthrown ball like this, you can strafe. But even then, that wasn't clear enough. It needs to be very, very obvious to you when you see that ball go up. You can get to that circle like fast. Right here, there's no need to strafe. Just go ahead and get the pick. He obviously overthrew the pass, but the whole idea here is you're not gonna be strafing much. Okay, it's just not. That's not the nature of the game this year. That's not how they want you to play D. They more or less want you to use the ball hawk more than anything, which is ridiculous. But hey, it is what it is. You have to play the game to win. Right here, we got enough time. But again, that strafe, we left in position because we didn't cut them off enough. So even when you strafe, you still need to apply those same concepts as before. Cutting off the receiver, getting there as the ball gets there, all that good stuff. So bam, we got enough time to get there and turn around and chill. So that's the case when I'll strafe. Otherwise, 99% of the game, I never strafe this year. Never do it. This time it was strafe, and as soon as I held Y, they went into the ball hawk, so he stopped strafing anyway. So as you can see, man, it's just really not about the strafe this year. It's really about the ball hawk, and it's about positioning. We're going to go ahead and run it one more time. But if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Definitely going to be having some more drills coming out soon. But now you guys should be able to defend those lob streaks with both the safety and the cornerback. We're getting burned here. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this, man. Until the next time, this your boy Monster Chappie. We gone.